Welcome everyone to another vlog on the bike, and today we're on the V-STROM, and I thought I'd just chat today. I thought I'd take a little ride and bring you along with me, maybe give you a few updates about the channel, chat and stuff, you know, that kind of thing. And we're in front of this marvellous Suzuki V-STROM, which has been doing me incredibly well over this winter, and as you can see, it is filth. Absolute mind-bogglingly filthy. I mean, a lot of you are probably going, not that dirty, but I mean, I don't know if the camera does this any justice, but yeah, it's dirty. And I think the dirtiness is giving me a little bit of grief in terms of Suzuki's finish. So the Suzuki spokes here, yeah, the spokes are looking a little bit tarnished at the back, even though I have covered them in ACF 50. They're still looking a bit tarnished. So I'm hoping a bit of wet and dry when I next clean it will sort that out. I don't know if it's going to come up on the camera. It is a lot of dirt there as well. But yeah, apart from that, other bits look okay. The front spokes are faring better than the rear spokes. But as you can see, it's just filth. Absolutely filthy. And the reason that is because the reason I got the bike is because I wanted to use it through the winter. This is my daily. Yeah, so that is why it's filthy. So without further ado, I think what we'll do is we'll get on the road and carry on chatting. I do like these Oxford gloves. I can't remember off the top of my head what they're called, but they're really good. And even down to about, for my small commute into work, down to about sort of minus 1 degrees are actually okay. They do hold up well. And I've been looking into getting some heated grips or heated gloves, but I haven't decided yet. I love the one-touch start on this. I don't know why, it just feels good. So now the bike is into life, and we've got the lovely fuel exhaust purring away there. If you haven't seen my videos on that, I'll put a link up above, but I love that. That is a great addition to this bike. Yeah. A little bit of a hill there. So without further ado, let's go and hit some lanes. Not green lanes, I'm not green laning today. I think, to be fair, that these lanes are almost green lanes because they're so disgusting at the moment. The good thing is the good old V-STROM just eats through the grime and the grease on the road, practically aiming for it. But yeah, it certainly feels good on these back lanes, which is nice. I think that's it with the V-STROM for me, is it does everything really well, especially these back lanes. If I was on the MT-01 in this, I'd be sketching all over the place. No confidence in that front end, thank you, because it is incredibly heavy on the front end. But with this, it just feels like you can chuck it through. Over the railway line. Ooh, yes, it's a very rare opportunity that I actually get to go out for a little bit of a ride on my way into work when it is sunshiny. Because normally when I commute in, it's pitch black at this time of year, and when I commute home, it's pitch black. So it's very hard indeed to get a vlog in. Obviously, my last video that I put up was the motorcycle live, and I went up with my wife Sarah, and we had a thoroughly good day. Went up on the Monday. It was a really good show. There was loads going on. I didn't get a chance to get around all of it. I struggle to film in those situations. I get a little bit flustered. I don't know why. If I'm on my own and there's no one else around, yeah, no problem. But when you've got hundreds of people around you and they all look at the same thing, you feel a little bit embarrassed, or you feel like you're getting in the way. But it came out okay, I think. And one of the things I wanted to try and capture was the fact that me and my wife just had a really nice day looking at motorbikes. And I think that came across okay. I'm not going to bore everybody with all the specs and all the prices of all the bikes, because you can do that anyway, anywhere, and every channel just does that. Every channel does exactly the same. Look at this bike, this is this bit, there. For me, it's about how the bike feels, it's about how it looks under my backside. And it was just a really good day, and it's nice that my wife understands now what it is. I think she gets it now. She's always liked motorbikes, but now that she actually rides one, she's gagging for it to get back out, which is lovely. But I think she's also scared about getting her MT-07 completely and utterly dirty. Change that over so it's less distracting. There we go. Got the two options there. I like that one. On the old Shiggy. As you can tell, these roads out there are very greasy, a bit muddy, but great fun on the V-STROM. So yeah, the Motorcycle Live I thought was really good. It's still too pricey. I think they need to do something about the price and the parking price. I know that they can't. I know that it's to do with the venue, blah, 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 blah. But surely you'd attract more people with free parking at least. Or, you know, a severely discounted parking. I know that they say, oh, if you book in advance, you get £5 off. It's not really good enough. If you want people to come and see motorbikes and you want people to come and see your products, you know, there's something got to be done about that. So I'm wondering if this will be my last vlog before Christmas. If I get out before then, I'll try and do something, but I'm not guaranteeing anything, because the only time I can really get out these days is at weekends. And this weekend is going to be to give this thing a little bit of TLC. She definitely needs a clean, that's for sure. I have tried to put it off because I'm like, well, it's got the ACF 50 on it, it's protected. Maybe I missed some specs areas, especially those rear spokes, which I've already mentioned, because they're just looking a bit crap. I wonder where I stand on the warranty for that, because, you know, the bike's barely even a year old, and those spokes just look horrendous. I know that that's, you know, they're mild steel, so they're going to rust, or they're going to tarnish, or they may be stainless steel, I don't know. They are definitely going to get an issue if you don't look after them properly, but I covered those in ACF 50. I absolutely drenched them in ACF 50. Maybe I should get the ACF 50 grease. Someone mentioned to me that that's a really good option. But this, when it's like this, I mean, what is it? According to this, it's about 11 degrees. This bike lies horrendously with the temperature. It's something I've got to get them to look at, because it's about 4 degrees out usually. So it's about sort of 8 to 9 degrees, I reckon, at the moment. The sun is glorious, and it feels good. Out in your tail there, lovely. Yeah, excellent weather for it, which is why I've gone the slightly longer way. I'm going to do a video on the V-STROM and owners, sort of 6 months to a year owners, how I'm getting on with it, what the niggles are, what really annoy me. And also going to do a Shiggy proper review video, because now I've had that for about 6 months. I think I'm in a position to do something with that as well. I have done a summary and install video and just bringing it into the picture. Oh, it is glorious today. I've got all my textiles. I'm actually feeling a little bit warm in that sunshine. Maybe it is 11 degrees. Maybe my temperature gauge is telling the truth. My LS2 helmet, the visor. I thought I'd better get the visor off for a very long overdue clean. I took the visor off and the lugs completely snapped up in here. Not enough to stop me getting it back on. So I thought, oh, I better go and order a new one. So I went to order a new visor and you just can't get them. And the visors are about 23 quid. And you can actually buy the next model of this helmet for about 100 quid at the moment. So I'm sort of thinking, should I just upgrade it to the LS2 Pioneer 2? I've heard good things about that one, so I might just do that. Maybe in the new year. The visor will hold out until then because it's all floppy. Look at that. It's even got glue stuck to it where I tried to fix the lungs. Excuse me, Mr. Cement Truck Man. But overall, I think things are going well. I can't believe it's December. I cannot believe it's December. I do not know where that time has gone. Honestly, it's just flown. I feel like I only bought this bike a couple of weeks ago or a few months ago. It's just insane. But yes, on that note, on that little chitty chatty chit chat, I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful day. And if you're still watching this far, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, and I will see you next time on the Toms of the TC. Bye.